going on?
What's up, kids? I'm trying to find some other
Oh,
stuff to start. I'm only gonna run two at my house. I can keep track of things better. Plus, Zach's flipping out because I'm doing four tables. I mean, he's a little disappointed on the turnout for the pay stream, I guess. But
yeah,
I'm like, well, there's no. I mean, there's other reasons why. You're missing Shane Van Boning. You're missing, all these guys.
yeah.
I mean, more than 60, half the field is shortstops or amateurs that people don't even
Yeah.
know.
Well, I mean, Francisco Sanchez Ruiz, but they're just not like the common players. You know, they don't think about them because they don't see the grand stage all the time, so they don't know about them.
Yeah, but as far as like getting people to buy the stream, like I don't know how many like Team USA members are there, right?
Yeah,
I mean, Billy's there, Skylar's there. I don't know if Tyler Steyer's there. Like I said,
and Ever. So
SVB is not there. So
no,
we got Nathan
yeah.
Childress and Robb Saez.
All right.
I like that
Rob
game.
was just in Indianapolis, won a tournament last week.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, he won their split bracket that they had down in Bloomington. Actually, it's Bloomington, I think, is in it.
The one that Brian did.
Yeah, it's Bloomington.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that big, really.
It was. It was 33 players, but that place is smaller anyway. So,
Oh, that wasn't the one. They're doing some $200 entry 8 ball one coming up.
oh yeah, it's something
I
different.
just don't think it's gonna have a great turnout.
Well, yeah, because you already know who's a better player. That wins in a longer race than $200 entry fee.
Well, I think it's still handicapped, but
Oh, is it?
I
I
think
mean,
so.
Hey, Troy.
Skyler came back. He was getting beat, by the way. He was getting beat, and he came back and won in the hill.
oh really?
Yeah,
Hill Hill.
by that Sean Dobson from
Wow.
East Coast. All right, I'm gonna find this other game over here.
Are we doing the Billy and
Probably not.
No, you
That's
can't do
not
that
it.
one. It's on the main table. It's on
That's
table
on the
four.
main table.
oh, I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
Okay, sorry, I'm multitasking. I got an email from my supplier for my plaques that
Uh-huh.
everything's going up a lot on the 18th. So I got to buy enough plaques for this next, so it's 2,000 plaques. I don't know where I'm going to put it. All right, this is Nathan Childress shooting. He's he's still young. I'm not sure about his age, but boy, he does play good. He
Yeah,
does a lot of stuff right.
he hits him pretty good. Pretty
Yeah,
sporty here.
he does it right. He stays down for a long time. Does all that. Yeah, he's. I enjoy watching him play. Rob, I think I told you about Robb Saez. I've seen him on a bar table. He plays on a big table too, but I've seen him do some stuff playing 9 ball on a bar table and 8 ball on a bar table. He just beats the crap out of almost everybody doing that. He really plays good. I've seen some. They had some $2,000 entry fee tournaments, and he won one or two. Everybody was showing up. Shane and Skylar. Right. How's he been breaking? I've been watching these guys, and they are getting that one in a lot more. I probably jinxed him.
Well, yeah, no, they're playing the one. They're crossing and playing the one in the side.
No, I'm saying they're doing it a lot more. They're able to. I think that they're all getting it down, but it still doesn't give them huge opportunities to run out because it's so mixed up on what the break is. I'm crazy, but I'm banking this ball. I'm playing a two-way.
Yeah, I'm dicing this ball in.
No, well, then what are you going to run into? That?
Yeah, well, if you put inside on it, you run into that. I think if you put outside, then you can avoid that. But I think he wants to run into those to break them up.
Isn't that the three right down there in the bottom rail with it?
And that could be it too. Maybe he's
trying to hold that's it. If that's the three, I mean, yeah. Yeah, he cut it in, but he didn't. So he's back in this trap. Now he's in a bigger trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have done, instead of trying to crash into all that stuff. And most likely, even if he did, as hard as he had to hit it, that cue ball wasn't hanging around there anyway. This is just to cut the ball in half and put one ball on the left side rail and a cue on the right. He did not get him. I'm not sure on how much you can see of the ball. That's
very little of it. I mean, sometimes here you might still kick even if you can't see it, but he looks like he's thinning it and coming back.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure he can make it, but he might have left a little window where he can touch it. This is in a bad spot if he hits it. If he can only just bat it to the other side of the table.
Well, he's going to cross and go down tables. What he's
yeah, I don't know how much the ball he can.
Yeah, he can see the full ball.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Yeah, he can see the full ball.
I don't know about the 5-ball.
5 would go on the side or side over here to the left. That's about it, I think. I don't think it goes anywhere else. But, but the thing is, if you get down there, you can just stick the cue ball and marry the 9 if you want to.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out real quick if it goes. If it doesn't go.
Well, yeah, if it doesn't go, he's going to stick him up.
Yeah.
No, he's playing it, so there must be a little bit of a gap there. Or he could be sticking him too.
Nope. He was fine. It was all in our head. Even got shape.
No, he felt good. Yeah, he felt good on that ball.
I don't think he's got enough angle. He might have enough angle to pop it with dead center ball and get out to the middle of the table.
Yeah, he's got a bit of an angle.
I don't know if he's got that, or if he rolls it up in the corner and bounces off the side rail and then comes out to the middle of the table. I like that better. Pocket's bigger too, and you don't have to hit it as hard. If you shoot it inside.
But I think with straight draw, he's just going to come across and get straight in. He shoots it in the side.
No, you got to hit it harder.
Yeah. He's
good. It was perfect.
Angle was a little bit deceptive there. And he's fine now.
We'll keep Robb off the table. But Robb gets the break next time, so. He's got a really good pace of play.
Yeah.
Not going too fast, not going too slow. All right, good shoot. Good shooting. 4-0. Saw this earlier. Got a match, and we thought it was going to be close. We want them close.
Yeah, Robb's going to have to get in gear here pretty quick.
Yeah.
See if he can play that one on the side and get out of a rack or two.
I don't know how much Robb plays putting the one on the. I mean, yeah, it might be because he plays everywhere. I mean, I'm sure he's good at it.
Yeah, I think all of these pros are well adept at playing that one in the side. I mean, this is a break. I'm sure that they practice for hours because this is what, this is what they're doing a lot now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got to get like 2,000 plaques.
Yeah, it's too bad a lot of that stuff is going to go up. And the thing is, he suspended the tariff thing for 90 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, one on the side.
That's a great shot. Great break.
Yeah, see, he's gonna, like I said, he's gonna have it dialed in, but is he gonna get a shot from it?
He does. He's definitely going to make it as a jump shot. Definitely going to make it. But getting shape, unless it's hard to jump a ball that distance and have low English and get anywhere. That's a problem. You can't really mass it because after you make the 2, you're going to run into 5 and go in the drink over on the right hand side.
Right.
So if he could jump it and go rail first and have a little low on it, he might go straight across and mount straight across. Well, he jumped it. He did. I mean, he's going to shoot this. Maybe. He might not, shouldn't shoot it. It looks like he's got the angle that the cue ball's got to go down toward the top rail for us.
Yeah.
And that's just going to put distance. I don't know if he can do that. I don't know how much.
It looks to me like he's trying to swing 3 rails here. Wow.
He tried to hold it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's exactly.
And it went wide because he tried to hold. That's why I said when it's hard to shoot a bank soft and have some spin on it and be able to. There's a lot of moving parts on that. That's why that was a real tough shot. And we're looking through Zoom. If anybody's going, you guys don't know. Well, we're looking through somebody else's lens. So we try our best. Robb doing his Robb thing.
Yeah. Yeah, he got good here.
Yeah.
Should be able to get him out.
And he's trying to make up his mind if he's going to shoot it in the right-hand side pocket or the left-hand top pocket. That was his choices that he was going through. I mean, he could even go 2 rails and shoot it in the same pocket. I think kind of from where he's laying, I would do that. I just feel like I would do that. And I know that's putting more, traveling more. It's hard to roll a ball and have a lot of spin on it. And I'm not saying you're going to make it, but getting to the right spot.
Right. Yeah.
See, so now he's in a bad spot because he's close to the ball, which makes it harder for him to get on the 7. Now, if he makes it in the corner and bounce off the rail, oh yeah, this is such a hard shot.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to take your poison here and just cinch the ball and bring the cue ball to the rail. And
and just
and just take
not
take
hit
what the table gives you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he can. I like hitting it harder.
Well,
I don't feel like that gearing
it firm.
will work. Yeah, so that looks like an easy shot. It's super, super, super tough. And he did your shot. Yeah. But I think he can cut this back in the side and be okay. Even if he cuts it in the corner and goes 3 rails.
3 rails natural. Yeah. As long as he avoids
I don't think
line,
that's
he's fine there.
Apparently it's only 3-0.
Right, it's 3-0.
I thought it was 4. Yeah, Robb is. I don't know if you got Skylar and Shane and Billy and all those guys right up there at that one top level. He's not much lower than them guys.
Right.
Robb isn't.
Yeah, he was house pro in Tennessee for a long time, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
JOB or wherever, and he's he plays super freaking jam up. I mean,
oh yeah. And he really does love it. I mean, nobody would do it as much as he did.
Yeah.
You go from one tournament and just go right to the next. When you're young, that's fun, fun, fun. You get old like us. That's why we're commentating.
Right, and I was thinking about that. You got to feel for someone who's a professional pool player. They went all the way to Philadelphia, and he's down 3-0, and they're doing this for their living. I mean, and it's costing 150 or 200 a day just to move. Just to move the right way, and that's doing it on the cheap. I mean, some of these guys are probably spending way more than that. So it's got to be tough.
Oh yeah, I mean, was the entry fee of this thing? I'm thinking it's a lot. So that's just crazy. Well, Robb gets a shot. 3-1's not so bad. 3-0 wasn't so bad. You're going to 10. That's a long race.
Right. Yeah. He's fine here. He's not in any kind of danger at all. I mean,
yeah,
he's been here 1,000 times. You know what I mean? This is par for this course.
I mean,
we just got to get a good push down here. It's
for anybody to understand how much Robb plays.
Yeah.
When somebody goes and plays their pool league for their 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 hours even there. He's there 8, 10, 12, 15 hours a day in the pool room, playing or getting practicing, doing something, talking, trying to match, that's what they're doing. And that's what he does. That's why he is really, really hard to beat. This is. I don't know if he can see the.
He can see the left side. I think
he
can. The ball. He can bank the ball. He's probably going to bank the ball, try and hold the cue ball right there.
Yeah, just leave it beyond that 4, 6, 7. Oh no, he hit that other side and still got straight in.
Yeah, crash. Yeah,
that's hard to roll that ball from the distance he's at. I mean, that's hard. And be that little ginger on it. I'm scared to death. It's got to have an element of hitting it harder for me. I think hitting the ball soft is bad now. All right, he needs to get a little bit more above it, or needs to punch down just a hair. I mean, this is where it gets bad. If you get a little out of line in this 3, and then you're further away from the 4 and might be out of line, now you have to go all the way back down the other end of the table, and that's kind of where he looks like. I mean, apparently he can draw the side rail and spin out, but I would have drew it back a little bit, and then you could have went 2 rails, like cut it in,
Right, yeah.
5, and then come down toward the 4. But I think it just got him in a spot. Well, he hit the 5. Yeah, he's fine. Actually, he's perfect.
Yeah, he is.
For running into a ball, he's perfect.
Yeah, it actually helped him a little bit. Maybe now he just 3 rails.
That's kind of the difference, is that between top players, they were anticipating that 5 ball, so they're going to do whatever it is to make sure that didn't even come into play. That's a different thing. Oh,
wow.
um,
I'm a little surprised there.
Yeah, be a little quick with it. I couldn't tell. This thing just jerks. It could have done it in slow motion. I wouldn't have known it.
So, can he cut this in the side and get back down, Troy? It looks thin to me.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think all he could do was make it if he wanted to. But I'm banking it across corner and coming all the way back down there for the 5. I'm going to go across the face, and you know what? I'm probably going to play it off that 7 and try to get him underneath that 8.
Yeah.
So you have to put some left-hand English on it or something, or try to get it underneath the 9. The trouble is, if he just pockets it, shoots it the best way just to pocket it straight in, he will be dead hooked on that 5 ball.
Right.
So that's why he's in a, and he can't do anything to the cue ball other than just help pocket it and go forward. Yeah, so he did. He banked it down the end. That was pretty much his only thing. That was all he had. Now,
Rob's going to bank this down the table and come 2 rails behind those 2 balls, right?
Well, I don't think he's going to hit it that thin to get under there. I think that I would try to put it, to cut it to the right. Cut the 4 to the right.
Yeah.
Go 2 rails
and then swing the cue ball 3 rails.
No, you just go up table, hit in front of the side pocket. You got the 6, 7 to get behind, and try to get the cue ball behind the 9. But I was getting ready to say, he's got such really good speed, he can do this.
Yeah, and that's the shot I said. I mean,
I know he does.
Between those.
Well,
he hit it pretty good.
Oh yeah. I think he might be hooked.
He's hooked. Yeah, he's hooked. Yeah, well, he might have half a ball, but it looks like he had a jump cue in his hand. Can't tell.
I didn't go last week, Manny.
Oh, you didn't play last week either?
No, I wasn't feeling good. I ate a breaded tenderloin, and it tore me up all night long. I didn't want to go be there and wasn't in the mood. Good shot. He just shooting it, stopping it, and letting the 4 ball do all work, but it's going to leak out and give him a shot.
Did it?
Oh, yeah, he's got a shot.
Yeah, make that ball?
At least I think he does.
I don't think he has enough to make it. I think he can see anything and he can just see the edge of it. Looks to me like he's kicking. That's what it looks to me like, but maybe he's got full ball here. We'll see what he does.
I don't know. Nope, he's kicking. I think. Can't really tell.
Yep, that's what he's doing. Wow, how do you hit that ball? Look at this guy.
Yeah.
I know, that's pretty sporty right there.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get the job done usually.
Yeah, well, he's going to kick. I mean, I'm going to kick to the bottom rail and try to knock the 4 up the other end of the table with a 5, and hopefully I get him behind the 6 or the 7. Or if he kicks to this rail and sticks it and just lets the 4 go up the other end, you got a really good chance. Well, if he didn't stick it, he's going
the problem is just where he was at there just wasn't a lot he could do. It's very difficult to judge that.
No.
And Robb's got to take advantage here. He's got to get, if he gets within 1 and breaking, I mean, he's pretty much even now. I mean, that's how you got to think about this.
Yeah. Nobody likes this shot because you want to shoot it with a stop shot, but then you don't want to be all the way up there, and you don't want to just roll it. So this is not, straight ends are tough. And he's 2 straight. He might.
He fell a little flat, but he's got a little bit of angle. He's not dead.
Yeah, if he is, he's going to rail first.
Yeah.
He can go rail first on it and get there. Yeah, it's definitely tough. It was a tough shot just to make that. And this is what he did. He shot it at the absolute speed that he knew that he was going to make it.
Right.
And then he just said, wherever the cue ball went, that's what I'm going to do. And that is essentially what he did. You have to make the ball first. And when it's a good called shot, you just have to make the ball. Unless he scratched was the only way he was not going to have a shot. There he is. Did he go rail? He didn't go rail first, did he?
Well, it looked like.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it looked like he went rail first, got a little bit of relief, and he's in dead punch now. He's in good shape.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he had to go rail first because it took him a little bit to convince himself, and he came out there a lot more. Well, he would have liked to have got on the other side.
Surely, yeah, 100%.
Now he's going to go across the
crossing the grain. Yeah.
So, I mean, he's got it. I mean, he's fine. He's good. He's really good. But, you know, if you really think about it, your shape line is not even, you're going right across it. That's just a few things. One thing about Robb, and he's going to yell at me, I don't care. He doesn't go around. He plays so much that he just plays on complete instinct. He doesn't. He does everything close to similar how he does it, but he doesn't get all the way down on the ball. That's a different thing. He just plays so much. That's what he's playing with, his instinct. What are you making for dinner, Manny?
Way too early to tell. I'm a midnight eater person, you know what I mean? And I haven't been eating much. And that's the thing. I've been sick, so I've not been eating much at all. And so I'm not even hungry. It's not even on the radar. I've got a call at 6, and then I got to have my brother come by. And so I don't really know. Like I said, I've been drinking my calories, which isn't good for me, but that's kind of the way I've been doing. I mean, I'm drinking 8 Pepsis a day, pretty much.
8 Pepsis a day?
Yeah, but the thing is, that's the only place. And what's funny, Troy, is I'm losing weight behind it. I think that I'm down to about around 175 now, and I'm continuing to lose. And the reason is because I'm not, like I said, just not eating anything. So I don't know. I mean, I've got some hamburger in there. I've got to ultimately cook. What's interesting is generally I cook for my niece, I cook for her, so
Yeah.
whatever she wants. Yeah, he's in good shape here.
Yeah, does that
Yeah.
look?
And like I
Looks
said,
good
if
to
he
us.
got 3-2 and got a good breakdown, he's basically even money to be tied up now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I would definitely bet on him to get out. I might even lay a little odds on the money. He's going to shoot this like a stop shot. And that angle that he's got on that three will carry him all the way down. And you want to hit the bottom rail. You don't want to play to just hit the side rail. You want to hit it hard enough to bounce off that bottom rail. You know you get there more.
Right. Yeah.
You'll be off the rail, and you can get a lot more different angles like that. He's straight in, which is fine. Now he just has to shoot the 5 down the rail, which is probably what he was going to do anyway. With the 6 and the side pocket right across from him, it's a tic-tac-toe. You just got to make the balls now. Rob, he's all right.
Yeah, he's okay. He's going to get a little more relief off of that rail now, come across a bit more, which probably help him with the 6. But yeah, he's in good shape.
Yeah. This is a hard shot, though. I use a low left and try to kill the cue ball. Yeah, that's the problem.
Wow.
Yeah, it was tough. It wasn't as easy as what it looked.
Now this ain't a hanger. Yeah, this is not easy. Jacked up over the ball. He's got to get back. You got to kind of roll the ball. This ain't no fun. But you got to like being at the table here. If you're because you weren't.
Hey, I got to play.
Table. Yeah.
He can get under it, Manny.
Yeah, he can. That's what it looks like.
He
Looks like he can just get under get low left on it.
Yep, that's what he's wanting. Look at that. Well, that's a big error. Not saying these guys aren't going to make them, but that was an error.
Yeah, Robb's definitely going to wish he had that one back.
Yeah. I think he got straight in on that 4 ball, and he just overcut that ball a little bit more than he wanted to, and that's why he got so much bounce off that side rail. Because that's all he was trying to do was cheat the pocket a little bit and move the cue ball closer. But just because he may hit it a little bit to the thin side of the pocket, which let the cue ball go a little bit more. See, this is the angle we was talking about that we would like to have seen Robb have on his last time. And now all he has to do is pocket it and roll it at it like that. Totally different than having to go across the line. He was following the line for shape. You want to buy about 100,000 plaques, Manny? You got to think. So if you're rich right now, this is going to be 4-2. All right. If you like this stream, make sure to like it, subscribe it, and do everything you want to. Yell at Mike, tell him you want to see more, or whatever. We need more viewers. I don't know how many he's got. No, if you had a ton of money right now, what would you go buy?
Well, this is the thing. I mean, I'm a little more enlightened, and I think the tariffs are this is my opinion. The tariffs are a money grab. The tariffs aren't going to stay. Trump is he's selling access to anyone and everyone. Did you see that Trump he pardoned the guy who created Silk Road. He's pardoning all of these people who are into Bitcoin and NTFs and stuff. And so I think that this is a way for him to tax China and get a big check from them. And so I think a lot of these tariffs will go away. um, but like I don't know where I'd put my money. I think Elon Musk has made some mistakes. I wouldn't put money into Tesla. I think Tesla could fall, and Tesla's half what it was, and I think it
Yeah.
could fall
So
way
like
more.
these plaques that I'm getting ready to buy, if you bought all the plaques, right,
Uh-huh.
and it doubles, I
Yep.
mean, and all, you could just sell it for 3/4 that and get and
Right.
make a pile of money.
Right.
So I mean, that's what's makes it tough.
Yeah,
And
it's
then we know that the rich people, everybody that's got piles of money, should be doing that.
right.
Buy you something that you're going to be able to do something.
Yeah, it's very interesting. The tariffs were supposed to take place 2 days ago, and then he said there's a 90-day hold, and the stock market completely rebounded. But it's always curious. I mean, if you can get a house below market value, I think homes are going to continue to go up in price. If
Oh,
you want
yeah.
to, but the thing is, that's if you're like, I'm not a real estate guy because I'm not fixing nothing. I don't fix anything. I don't know how to fix nothing. I break stuff and hire people to fix it, right? And so you got to decide what your expert, what your thing is.
Yeah.
But vehicles, I can tell you, used vehicle market's going to go freaking crazy. Everything's going to go up 30 or 40% in price. That'd be a good place. But wow, I'm surprised he missed that one. I really thought he
Well,
would get there on
I
that.
didn't say it. When he shot that two, he let up on a stroke, and that's why the cue ball didn't go around the three.
Right.
And that's why he crashed into it. He might be real tired because that guy, he will stay up and do the grind.
Yeah, he will. That's the thing.
Have you heard of anything that goes on here?
No, I haven't.
Well, they have a ton of tables. It's just action crazy.
I've heard there's like hundreds of tables there.
Yeah, he could probably get on a table, play 50 a game all day long,
Yeah.
or even 100 a game all day long.
Yeah, Mike said they were only using 16 tables, and I thought that's crazy. I heard they have like 300 or 400 tables for this event.
Well, they do for the bar
Juniors and the bar table. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Big shout out to Alan Hopkins creating himself a multi-million-dollar opportunity here.
Yeah.
One week a year. He probably don't have to do anything other than that after this thing.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know why he moved it to Philly. It sounds like this location is better, but he lives in Cherry Hill, which isn't far from, I mean, right across from Philly anyway. It doesn't really matter where he does the thing.
Yeah.
I guess he's got hundreds and hundreds of members for this thing. I mean, a lot of
people.
This deal. What's that?
I could go look and see how many they have in the
Yeah, a lot of revenue streams for this thing. Yeah, I think I saw a interview with him, and I think the first event he lost about 30 or 40,000 on it because it's new, it's the first one, and then I think he broke even on the second one, and since then I'm sure he's been, printing money pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a lot of booths there.
Yeah.
A lot of people set up.
Yeah. Federgorst went there in a U. It looked like he had a U-Haul. They took a U-Haul full of stuff down there. And he said what it sounds like is they set the booth up, and what I got from the Post was that he sold out like yesterday. But what he did is he sold out everything that was set up, and he said, come back tomorrow, we're going to have a lot more. So it sounds like they set everything up, and they just sold a metric ton of stuff, which is good.
Yeah.
Wow. See, this is missable. Well, didn't think he had to go all the way across like that.
He was pretty thin on that ball, and I was getting ready to say that side pocket is
real big.
And it's hard to right in the drink. It was so thin that to just spin it in and then to have less bounce, that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, he don't have to get on the 9 even if he makes
No,
it here.
miss that.
Yeah, I told that ball is very missable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like where he was coming across the grain to get on the 9. Wasn't going to be easy to get on the 9 even if he made the ball, and all that can, Now Rod's got to feel like he's in the winner's, in the winner's
Oh,
circle.
yeah.
He's got,
Well, this is
new
pretty
life
thin.
now.
I might, just because it looks natural, I might just come up and run into the 9. Because it's a lot, it's thin, and he don't want to put anything extreme to avoid it.
Yeah, I think that the path is going to. Oh, he came backward a little bit. Yeah,
but I'm telling you, that's a
yeah. You just ran
shot.
into it and held the cue ball right there. Yeah,
Made sure I made the ball.
yeah.
And what are the odds you hit it right dead down the center of the table?
Right.
And you're not going to hit it very hard. All right, good shot. 4-3. Payne McBride plays
Introducing
at
the Monster
4:30.
Crush, the new break cue from Jacoby.
Who's he playing?
Hughes. Listen, guys.
Justin
This event
Hellick.
here, the Super Billiards Expo,
Gosh.
I want to do this
And
drawing.
guess who he's
I'm
gotta
doing
play
the
if he
drawing.
wins
It's
that
choice
one?
of Monster Crush.
Probably
I've got about 20 pieces
Francisco
in stock. I don't
Sanchez
have too
Ruiz.
many.
And
Oh, wow.
Any sport grip
he just
ones.
played him somewhere.
But
He
you
did,
can
yeah, he
choose
did play
whatever
Francisco.
color, whatever
I remember
you
that.
want. I actually have
He
more
just
colors
played
than this
him.
as well. I'm just recutting
Yeah,
this video.
Francisco's playing really good right
You
now.
can buy spots on a 60-spot tip.
Yeah,
There's a
he-
lot of players
PayPal,
playing really good.
Zelle,
His
and
Fargo is
Venmo.
844.
And I'm also going to
Wow.
announce a special
That's like 200 more
for
than
this
me.
event only,
That's
for this weekend.
crazy.
You either message me
Yeah.
Yeah,
or you see me
that's
somewhere,
unbelievable.
like within the next week, I will give you a Monster Crush
One
for
of these days
$25
I'll
off.
become a pool player.
So hit me up, support the broadcast.
If you're just joining us, my name is Manny Talavera. We got Troy Jones with professional commentary. Definitely like the stream, subscribe to what Mike's doing, and we're breaking in game 8, I think here. We surely are.
Yeah.
You got the one ball down. You got the one ball down. Got the
He
ball
does
across.
not action.
Then he's not gonna have action. No dice.
Man, he might jump it. I mean, he can roll out, but then it's 50-50. I think if you try to jump it, and he might make it 30% of the time, right? But I think he can get lucky more than 30% of the time.
Right. Yeah.
Than try to roll out and be 50-50. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No,
I think if you try to jump it and you do miss it, I think you got a good chance to get fortunate and get safe more.
Right, and you want to control your own destiny. You want to go down swinging if you can.
Exactly. So this is a great shot. He's just going to say, "Here, I'm going to jump it. What do you want to do?" So this is a great, great, great shot for anybody to learn. So if you have that shot, let them have that option. You know it's tough, but he is probably 60%. I'm saying that he's either going to make it or not give up a shot.
Right.
A shot to run out the rest of the rack with. And it's not like Rob don't jump the balls just as good as anybody on earth. And then guess what?
He's gonna get out. He's gonna get safe behind it.
Yeah. So that's why he did that. I mean, he might be able to see an edge of it, but
he can, and he's just banking it straight down table and probably trying to run his cue ball back and forth to the left and get over here to the left side of the table. Maybe get some balls in the way here. But yeah, this is tough. He might be going around too with the cue ball. It's hard telling. Yeah, see that going around the cue ball, and he hit that ball good. He's gonna leave something. He's gonna leave him.
Nope, he's gonna leave a mark.
I don't think he can see any of it. He might be able to see an 18th of it.
He might have to shoot down by this corner pocket and then
turn into it. Right. That's what he's doing. Look at this. Good call, Troy. He's the cue ball off of the rail.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all he felt like he had. He got safe. Make a good hit. You'd be surprised how many times You might
Right.
get another shot if more than 50% of the time if you just make good hits. He's gonna try to. I can't see what he's doing. Well, he changed his mind. I think I'm gonna thin it, and I'm gonna go to the left-hand side and try to get on that side left-hand side rail under the 8. Oh no, great shot. Oh, 5's tied up. He goes down the corner, but boy, he's looking like he's got enough room. Well, you know what? I like this shot. Going at it one rail.
Well, the good news is if you get a good hit, you're probably going to get separation. You're probably going to drop that ball on the bottom round. You're not going to leave much.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, just like that. Good shot. Oh, made the 6.
He'll play the two-way here. He's going to bank and play the ball in the corner.
Well, no, I think the 3 is down here. We only have one view, everybody.
What I'm saying, though, is it looks to me like he's banking that ball and playing the cue ball over into the 5 or whatever, 6, whatever. No, he's playing safe. He's coming around. Yeah, it looks like he's one hit on the left, right side of the ball here.
Yeah, I think he's wanting to go 3 rails underneath the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty sporty right there. That'll get the job done.
Yeah, I don't think he can go off the end rail. So he's got to kick 1 rail. I mean, there is a 2 rail, but that's tough. He's going to kick 1 rail. Or, I mean, that's what he's looking at, the 2 rail.
Yeah, right. That's pretty thin.
That's
yeah,
well,
you got to really hit it perfect there.
I think didn't look deep. I mean, he needs to be closer toward our bottom in rail. That's why I don't know if he can get there.
I would go 1 rail on this side of the side pocket. He's going down further down in 2, but.
Oh, good hit, but.
Wow. That's pretty sporty. He almost made that freaking ball. Look at this guy. Now what?
Just gonna whack it in. Cut it down the corner, down the bottom left-hand corner. And this is the problem, getting in good shape for the 3, because you're hitting this and you're cutting it thin, and so it's harder to control the cue ball. But I think he's going to stay up on the other side of the table. Yeah, over there. So that makes it more distance, which makes it a little bit tougher to get on that 4. He needs to be dead straight in on this 4 ball in order to shoot this 5 down in the corner where he's shooting this 3. Now, it might go in the corner that he's standing next to. I'm not sure. But it definitely goes in this same corner where he's shooting his 3. Got to get straight in. All right, he's crashing it. No doubt. You believe how hard it is to find a daggone dog?
Yeah, really surprising, Troy. I'm really surprised that you're having so many issues with that. You need to just post in the group. There's 19,000 people in there.
Well, no, in fact, we was going down to get one in Newcastle yesterday. We got there when they opened, and the dog that we wanted got adopted the day before, and it's been there for 3 months.
Yeah, ain't that crazy?
We go back to pick it up, and then it's gone. Yeah, I like this shot better. Cutting it in the corner, but the cue ball's gonna be tough. That's what happens when you run into balls.
Yeah, Rob really needs to get this one. Rob really needs to get this one down to tie this thing
Yeah.
up. Yeah, but yeah, you're right about the running into balls and all of that.
That was the whole reason I said you gotta get straight on that 4-ball. And he admitted he hit that really good. That
He
was
did. Yeah, he hit that hard pretty sporty there.
You gotta just trust. He hit it a lot softer than I would have. He hit it really good though. I would have hit it way harder and probably missed it and went 6 rails.
Yeah, really. 6
Well,
rails. Yeah. You're
This
not
is
gonna let it
my ball.
roll.
You don't have to call this crap.
Yeah, you're not gonna let it roll off. You're gonna hit a burn there.
I'm gonna knock the number off.
I like his chances here. He's in good shape.
Yeah.
You gotta feel like making that ball. He's even now. He can just get these last 3 down now.
I think he's happy with that.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, 100%. Because he got a little bit of an.
We're looking at 4-4. In fact, somebody's moved it on the score.
Yeah, well, they're getting the stream probably 30 seconds ahead of us because they're there.
Yeah.
We know he makes this ball.
Yeah.
So they're seeing it live, and we're seeing it probably with a 20 or 30 second delay here.
All right, 4-4, boys and girls. I'm getting hungry.
See, I told him to get my bag.
All right, I'm going to break.
What?
Quick second. Quick, I'll be right back.
Oh, I didn't know. Let me turn this.
My Puerto Rico bag. I'm gonna go see Carmel tomorrow.
All right, I'm back. Broke and made a ball, and it looks like Nathan, he really has his breakdown. I think longer, just like it is for everybody, the longer you go in the tournament, the more you are getting it down. And usually the person that wins the tournament is the guy that's breaking the best. So with this cut break that everybody has to do, it makes a big difference. You'd love to get dead straight on a 7-ball. And he did not. So now the cue ball's got to travel. It's all right, but now you have to do that because you didn't get straight in on a 7. That's the price you pay when you don't get it. That's how important this is. But, I mean, he's going to come right back up He'd be just shy of where he's at, right there. Just shy, I was thinking. Well, about the same area. Yeah, I think he's laying even better to get even further off the rail. Good shot. Yeah, when he went down there and he was looking at, he had to get straight in, I think he realized that you don't have to be straight in. And so you didn't have to draw. So he made sure he cinched the ball with just a touch of draw. That way it made it a little easier. All right, 5-4, Nathan. Here comes Robb for his opportunity. This is the last match got a little out of hand pretty quick. So now this one, way closer. So every break really means a lot now.
A lot, yeah, exactly. Every break means quite a bit.
Yeah. The closer you get to that 10, you got to make sure that you win your game when you get a break.
One ball, right side pocket.
Nope. So Robb's come up dry a couple times.
Yeah.
And then that's going to cost him. It's a thin shot, yes, but Nathan's not going to have a problem making it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. Yeah, he's in fine line here.
Yeah. High cotton.
Yeah.
Tell me. Look, I'm not hard at Agent Keys, but
Yeah, the thing is, he just got to make sure just not to break serve here. Because if he breaks serve, it's not going to be good for him. He's got to get out from here. I mean, he's got to be careful not to run into anything here. Wow. How did it see what I mean? Yeah, and I think he left a shot, Troy. I think this ball goes. Troy, your mic's off too. Just FYI. But yeah, I think this ball goes.
All right.
Yeah, this ball, this ball goes. I think he can just make it. Maybe not because he's spinning.
No, it's the 3 that's on the rail. So he
Oh,
has
it
to
is.
hear him and make the 7.
Well, if the 3's on the rail, I don't think he has a path to the 3. That's not good.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because that is the 3 over there.
And it does look like he can maybe just quite barely get to the ball. But what's he going to do with it?
Oh, yeah, he's going to jump it. I just think he's going to try to hit the left-hand side. Yep. Does not give up a.
I tell you what, that's pretty short right there.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he is.
This is not easy.
Nope. No, it's not easy to run and hide here.
Yeah,
A lot of distance.
You gotta cut it thin, try to put the three in the middle of the bottom rail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
was too bad to try.
I wouldn't have tried to cut that ball.
No. He wants to get. I think he wants to be stuck on the left-hand side rail, and then that way he can go two rails or one rail at the five being there.
Yeah.
He didn't want to get straight in or get the other angle because there's a lot of stuff to get in the way. So he got. I mean, he's there. He can get out of it. He can put high right. Just don't want the nine ball to get into play. Yeah, it was important for him to be on that side rail. And he wouldn't be thinking about this long because of that. I mean, everything's got an importance till you shoot that nine, then all you gotta do is make it, not spread. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough action there. That was tough. He was in a bad spot as soon as he didn't get on that rail. He was going to have to make a good pool shot. And I'm not saying he's not capable, but you can't just keep on having to make shot after shot after shot.
Right.
That will wear you out at the end of the day. So, and even in short races, I've seen people get tired. And a race to 10 is still, I mean, it's short when you're talking about longevity of somebody, I think. Look at that.
He came out pretty good there.
Yeah, he may not be able to. Yeah.
The maximum from that.
Yeah, he gave a little smirk. So
he did. Yeah, he did. He felt like he got away with something.
Well, he's got a shot.
He can cross. He can bank this or cut it right in the side pocket. I mean, okay, he can't. He can't do.
That was the only emotion he showed us.
Okay, he don't have it. He can't see the ball.
If he's that close to it, that makes it.
Yeah, that makes it tougher. Yeah, he can see the left side of the ball. He's gonna thin it and run, and try and bring that ball right back over in that pack and get the cue ball down table down here.
I could put that cue ball right underneath that 7 ball if I can.
Yeah.
Weld it right up against the backside of that 7. Need a little bit more oomph.
Now what do? You just thin the ball and go down the bottom rail here?
Well, you got to think about the path that the 5 is going to come. I think